Okie doke, right, this was sent to me by a company saying would I like to do a video for them on this RC15 motorcycle smart screen. And I'm going to do an unboxing as well, and a wiring and anything else that I need to show you how to fit it. So it's also, like you said, touchscreen and IP67. Let's go into it. Lovely package. Open up. So in here we're going to have, I suppose this is the main one, this is the screen. And fittings on the back, and two very simple wiring fittings for this device, and I'll show you that in a second. Put him to one side and open the box, and in here we have, this is the remote control for your phone, which fits on the handlebars. So we're going to look at that in a second. The main one we're looking for, these are all the fitting kits for the main device that fits on the bike. Okay, so what we're looking for, this is the beast, this is what we're looking for. This is the wiring harness that comes with it. Now you get a little manual as well, and it goes through it what you must do and how it connects, but I'm going to show you on my bike how it connects as well. So we're looking at all different languages and what it does, how to set it up and everything. So the manual is great, so we'll look at it in a minute. But the first thing is we're going to look at is this wiring harness. Okay, we're going to take it apart and have a quick look, and then we'll get on to fitting it on the bike. Okay, so this is your power connector, which fits onto the screen. And if you look at this, you've got, like it says here, you've got a controller and then you got power. Can you see that? Wrong way around. There you go. Power. And this is power. You can see corresponding colours. When you're fitting these, if you look at the ends, you've got 3 pin, but you've also got a little tiny notch. Can you see the little tiny notch? Come on, focus. There's a little tiny notch there, and they have to correspond. So you need to turn that, and then they fit very nicely together. See, and that'll screw in like that. But we're not doing that just yet. We're gonna wire up the harness first to the bike. So just what you get is you get everything in here. You get the manual, you got a guarantee, you got optional extras you can buy for the device as well. You can buy, let's take them out. Right, optional extras: micro SD card, card reader to view the footage, card charger with USB port, backup. This is for the car one, really, I think, isn't it? Oh yeah, so we're not really too worried about it. But you got 100% satisfaction warranty there as well, and contacts and everything on the back, and you've also got the QR code support. Right, so what we're going to do now, we're going to leave this nice and jumbled up mess here on the table, and we're going to go up to the bike and we're going to start wiring this up. Just to go with you, I have 3 major wires. Okay, so you've got a yellow and a black and a red, and what we're looking at here is the yellow and the black go to the battery. The black is negative, the yellow is live. I know it's a little bit confusing, but you'll see when we get up there. So these two are like negative and positive on the battery, plus and minus. So that is minus, and that is a plus one on the battery. This is definitely on the battery, okay? These two, you can see the spade ends, they definitely connect to the battery. This is the one that you have to find a switched power supply for. So in other words, when you turn your ignition on, this then becomes live, and that's essential. So I'm going to show you that on my bike in a sec. Okay, so this is my bike. It's a Honda CFR 250. No, sorry, CRF. Anyway, so for convenience, I've already removed the seat because my seat bolts on through here. So you've got to get access to your battery no matter what. Okay, so you need to get battery so you can put the connectors on here. Okay, so your negative and your positive, so your black and your yellow on here. Then what you must do is find a switched live. Now the easiest way I did on mine, on this bike, when you turn the ignition on like so, my lights come on. Okay, my rear lights come on. So what I've done, I've got the rear wire and find the one that goes to the back, and I've just very cautiously just took the sheathing off. I went online. You might have to do this. Go online, look for your wiring diagram for your particular bike, and then it'll this pointed out that it was black and green and yellow. That doesn't mean it's going to be all the same for other bikes. This is on my bike. So my black one here is my light, my positive switched. So my light comes on at the back when I turn the ignition on. Okay, and that way this is now live. So I will connect that other wire to that, and I'll show you in a sec. So I've just thread the wire through for convenience out the way. The first thing is we're going to connect the negative. So I'm going to tuck in behind that one, hold him nice and firm. Next we're going to connect the positive, exactly the same principle. Tuck in behind. You don't want to crease any wires or get them caught. Sorry, my hand's in the way. Beautiful. Now I've done this like this, so this is longer here because I need this to reach up to here, which it will do. Okay, so I'm all connected up now. I've soldered these to the main wires, and then I've used a rubber bonding tape, and now I'm going to tape these and patch all this up and then put these clips back where I found them. Now remember, so just to recap, black negative, yellow positive, make sure they're nice and tight. I'll put this cap back over in a minute, like so, and then the red to a switched live. I can't tell you where it is on your bike, but on mine, this is how I found mine, by using a wire diagram. Okay, so I'll get this all connected up and then we'll go and get the device. Okay, all done, ready to test. So on my bike I have a riser bar here just above the handlebars, because the handlebars have this section across the top here. So I'm going to fit this to my riser bar, which all you do is undo the screw underneath and just it's pretty straightforward. You'll see, look, and just slide him on and then tighten these two Allen bolts up underneath. Okay, so once it's fitted, the beauty of this thing is this adapter at the back here, everywhere, has got up, down, left, right, tilt, for everything. So it's got every combination you can think of to put it in the most comfortable position, riding position. So now just a word of warning, just remember that you've got to remember where these cables are going. So you've got to find a path for these to go. Now I'm going to go down through my steering column, down through, and then I'm going to take off my side panels, and I'm going to feed, following this wiring loom here, down under the tank and back to this place. So we've got to feed this later on through that, but I can't do that on your bike, so I don't know what bike you've got. So remember you've got to take a path. So one like we did with this, we followed the path down here. We've got to follow this path all the way up, take this panel off. I'm going to follow this wiring loom up till we reach this. But for now, we're just testing it. So we're going to plug it all in and let's see what happens. Right, so controller to controller, power to power. The controller is just hanging loose at the moment, and the next job is turn the ignition on. Everything's done. Yep, right, let's see what happens. So like I said, when you turn the ignition on, that's power. Yes. Beautiful. Right, so I've got to turn it round the other way so it's upside down. Okay, I wasn't too sure. Of course, because the SD card's at the top, we want it at the bottom. All right, let me do that now. Ignition on. Bingo. Look at that. This is what they mean by the live switch position. So English, yep. All right, now I'm gonna have to read the instructions a little bit on this. So home, CarPlay, auto, settings. Let's go for settings first. So you've got brightness, clear, excessive touch, language. We've got the English. Format the SD card. I haven't put an SD card in it. I haven't got one at the moment. There's also a firmware update you can do, a factory reset. Okay, so I'd like to connect the phone. So we're gonna have to, Bluetooth. That's it. Please use your cell phone to connect to the Bluetooth. So I'm using my phone to film on, so I'm gonna have to change devices to actually get this connect. So what's this for? Because it's touchscreen, isn't it? I'm going to fit the SD card in as well. I've got a spare one. So you've got two little tiny screws here. You don't want to lose them. So I'll put the camera down for a second. And then we have two sockets. One is the SD card and one is the USB-C. Right, the card. Hold on one second. I had that in my pocket. So put it upside down. And it should just lock in like normal SD cards. 2 seconds. My nails aren't long enough. Yes, no, they're not. Use the tip of the screwdriver. Okay, so I put the SD card in and it asked me to format it, so I'm going to format it now. Pretty straightforward. I love the touch screen. TF key loading, and TF key loading successfully. There we go. Next thing is, I think we have to go home, and then we need to sort this phone out as well. So it says turn on Bluetooth on your Android smartphone and connect the device. It tells you exactly what the device is, which is an MT. So I'm going to have to look for that. So that's why I'm going to get the GoPro now, to put you on a GoPro. Well, there we are. We'll see what happens. Okay, so now we're going to connect the device to my phone and the Bluetooth. I did have a go. I mucked it up, so I'm doing it again. So I've reset this, which is quite easy to do. I'll show you that actually. So English, it's loading the TF card, is loading. Loading successfully. I put the card in yet, I showed you that. Right, okay, so then we go on to Bluetooth. Okay, that's done that. Come out of that. Home. And then we click on, I'm going to put my phone on as well. Auto. Confirm. Okay. And then what we'll do then is come down here on my phone. Click on Bluetooth. And see if it picks up the device. And we're looking for MT0255AB. And there we are at the bottom. Okay, click on that. Pairing. Connect. Oh, couldn't connect. Okay, try again. Right, we've got pair, and it's got a passkey of 036573. And I think that's it. There we go. Right, so it's picked everything up on my phone, is now picked up on this device. And for some reason it's also picked up Waze. Running, tap to open. Alright, so you can't do anything. Right, okay, that's interesting. So, can't get rid of that, okay. Turn off notifications, turn off. Okay, get rid of that, home screen. trying to get rid of that. Anyway, so you're going to have a play, because I'm not sure. I've not played with it myself at the moment, but that's the easy way of connecting the phone. Once you've connected the phone, of course, then you get every single app on your phone on the device. So we can go down to maps. Look at that. I'm never going to get lost again. Work is 3 hours, not if I don't work. It's incredible. I've got to try and get a phone call now, see if I can receive a phone call. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm going to pause this for a second. I just walked away, got the wife's phone, come back up here, lost connections, came back up again, and it started playing Jolene again, which is my daughter's. So anyway, that doesn't matter. This thing is very clever, very clever. Right, let's see what we can do here. Hold on 1 second. Make a phone call. Phone. Mark. Call. See what happens. Look at this. Look at this. Now, can we use answer on that? Oh. Look at that. Can you hear me? Yeah. This is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. Right, okay, so that works fine. So I think we can hang up that now. I think it's that one. Is it? I'm not too sure, honestly. It's a bit dark in here. Well, I've hung it up anyway. I've hung it up on my phone. But you can see that it works perfectly well. There's no problem here. I'm absolutely chuffed with this. Over the moon. Can't wait to get it going on the road. I'll be doing more videos using this on the bike as well. All the links will be in the description down below. And what can I say? I can't fault it. It's absolutely brilliant. Even got my voltage. Let me just fire up, make sure she's all right. Ignition on. There we go. Thank you very much for the company that supplied it to me and giving me the pleasure of doing this video for you. Take care, and we will definitely catch you in the next video. All the best.